back to my channel. Happy Friday. I'm so excited to get into today's video. This is my favorite part of the video as well as my favorite video to make for you guys every month. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on today's video. My name is Victoria. I am located in Tampa, Florida. I film these monthly videos for you guys just so you can get some inspiration. You can watch this video while you're planning out your month. I personally love watching these videos and it really helps give me some kind of inspo. If you would like to continue watching my video, please hit the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram for more content. Okay, first we're going to talk about my March goals, see if I accomplished them, and just kind of remind you guys what I had wrote down in my March goals, or if you're clicking on this video for the first time, I just want to review them so you don't have to go and watch that full video, but I will go ahead and link it here if you are interested in watching my March monthly reset. Okay, I only had a couple of goals for the month of March, but my first one was that I wanted to read 2 books, and I will say that I did accomplish that. But I think what really helped is I got rid of Instagram completely for the month of March, so I really had a lot of extra time to kind of like catch up on my shows, read my books, relax, go on beach walks. I think that because I had so much free time that I was able to read, and now that it's warmer outside, I've been slowly having more beach days, and it's just been really relaxing to just sit on the beach and read a good book. Okay, these are the books that I have read over the month. Still trying to get through this Colleen Hoover book, and I'm like, ooh, it's so hard for me to read this just because of how slow it is and how long it is. I'm like, first of all, this book does not need to be this long. It's just so slow for me. I don't know how it's got so many good reviews on Goodreads. I normally check Goodreads before, but it was a free book. My friend gave it to me. She knows I love Colleen Hoover, and she was like, hey, got this book from one of the mailbox books that's on her street, and she was like, do you want to read this? And she also thought it was really slow, so I'm like, girl, I feel your pain. So this is taking me a lot longer to read, but I did include it in here just because I am currently reading it. What I really liked is called The Perfect Escape. It's about all these 3 friends, or no, how many friends are there? There's 3 friends. I could remember there was 3 or 4 friends. 3 or 4 friends, they go on a trip. They're all going through a different phase in life. Basically, somebody goes missing. Don't want to give away everything, but I would say like I gave this book like a 7.65 out of 10. It was okay, great storyline. I did like how it jumped from character to character each chapter. So like I feel like those books kind of help it go by faster than reading one point of view from one character. So I did like how there was multiple points of view from this character. But you have to read carefully in the beginning because you need to know everyone's storyline before you continue. So make sure you're reading and understanding everyone's storyline because that affects the ending. The next one is The Couple Next Door. This one was good too. I would give it an 8 out of 10. It was something different than what I normally read. Basically, a baby goes missing, the couple goes to a party next door, their baby goes missing, and they have to figure out who the heck kidnapped their baby. There's a lot of family drama that goes on, and so you're kind of just like putting the pieces together. And after reading this book, I'm like, wow, I kind of want to read more books that kind of like, while I was reading it was like, this is a good Dateline episode. I was kind of putting everything together like, oh, this person could have kidnapped the baby, or this family member could have kidnapped the baby. I liked how fast-paced this book was, and it was only 300 pages. So this was a good read. The next goal I had was I wanted to do a core workout 3 times a week. I can say that I did not accomplish this 3 times a week. I started off the month doing this like pretty good. I was like, yes. But then I just got in a funk, and to be honest, I really slacked this month, and I was more focusing on my mental health and my physical. So, you know, as much as I've been working on my mental health, physical is just as important. My next goal that I had for the month of March was I wanted to scroll less on Instagram, and I wrote that down. And I was like thinking after I wrote it down, and it was the first week of March, I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna completely get rid of Instagram. I'm gonna go off the radar and just like completely get rid of Instagram, because scrolling less is not gonna I just was constantly getting on the app, you guys. Like, it was so bad. To be honest, I was telling my family, I'm like, I don't even know if I wanna go back on Instagram. Like, that says a lot. But with having this YouTube platform, I think it's really important to have Instagram, and like, keep up with the latest trends, be relevant, show your face. It's kind of nice knowing like no one knows what I'm up to and I can control what I put out there. So I'm like, I don't really know. I kind of like my life being mysterious. The next one is I wanted to start my morning walks again. I was walking a lot in the month of February, like on the beach, and I kind of put that on pause. But I will say this month I did accomplish this. I wouldn't say I did it. I would say I did it like once a week. And it was just so great for my mental health, whether it was in the morning or afternoon. I did get a good beach walk at least once a week. So I want to continue that in April. Next one, I said play pickleball. Guys, the pickleball courts are crazy here in Florida right now. I think it's just because the weather is so nice. So I'm not going to write that down until like June or maybe May, because the pickleball courts are so full. It's really bad. So I'm like, I can't even get out on the pickleball court. So it's unfortunate. I did play kickball this month, and like, although that wasn't something on my list, like at least I got out. But yeah, the courts are super full, even like some of the tennis courts. So I think once the weather like continues, like people right now are just like wanting to get out of the house. So I'm sure it will get better with time. The last one I had for my March goals was I wanted to gain 200 followers, and I did accomplish that. I was so excited to check that one off. I think I gained around 350 followers, and I was so excited. I was able to release 2 videos a week most weeks, and I think that really helped. I was like really happy to just see that and to see my numbers go up, just because with YouTube, it's a slow progression. It's not like TikTok where you can grow necessarily overnight. It just depends on what content you put out, and you have to be really strategic about what you're putting out and plan ahead. So, okay, let's get into the April reset. A couple of things that we are going to talk about for my April reset is we are going to reflect on March. We're going to plan out the new month, talk about my current faves for the month, and then we're gonna goal set. So just that's the category that we're gonna go over. I kind of shortened it a little bit so I have less rambling for you guys. To reflect on the month of March, I had a lot of visitors come into Florida this month. I was like, whoa, was not expecting that in February. I don't know. It was very like last minute visitors too, which was fine. First one is my friend came to visit, my high school friend. She came and she got to meet a lot of my friends here that I've made in Florida. She's come to visit multiple times, but this time it was actually really nice because she got to kind of do everyday things that I typically do, and she got to meet my friends here, where before I would show her like the best part of Tampa so she could kind of understand why I love Tampa. But she has been here multiple times, so it was nice to just kind of like chill, not have a specific agenda. So we rode bikes on Honeymoon Island, and it was so pretty. I definitely would say if you do live in the Florida area and you're looking to ride bikes, I think the latest you can ride bikes is May, because it gets really, really hot there, and a lot of the biking trails on Honeymoon aren't really on the water where the ocean breeze is. So it gets really stuffy when you're riding your bike through the like marshy area. And I'll insert some clips here of like kind of what it looks like. But wear your bug spray because the mosquitoes are out and it's crazy. But I can recommend one thing to you guys if you are looking to ride bikes in Honeymoon is I would just go to the rental place on Honeymoon. It's gonna be way cheaper because you pay per vehicle to get onto the island. But if you are bringing bikes from the outside into the island, you have to pay per person per bike, which I think is very silly to pay with if you're coming in via bike. Via car makes a little bit more sense to me, but the fact that you have to pay per bike is crazy. So I was already aware of that beforehand. I looked at the cost for bike rentals, like if we were to rent from outside Honeymoon and bring them in, what that would look like, and it just wasn't worth it. So we did rent on the island. I will say the bikes, we kind of rated them like a 7 out of 10, but I mean, like, it gets the job done. It was fine. But if you leave the island on your bike that you rented on Honeymoon, they will flag you down when you come back. They're like, you need to pay. And all you tell them is you rented the bikes on the island, so you don't have to pay. But just be aware of that. They will run out and yell at you, like, get back to pay. And I remember, like, I thought we could get away with it because I cut a corner, because I knew I was just trying to save them the hassle, but also like, not finesse, because we already paid for them on the island. And of course the lady comes running out. I'm like, how the heck did she see us? I have no idea. And she's like, you need to pay. And I was like, we rented on the island. Like, and the girls were kind of like, oh my gosh. And I was like, no, like I kind of expected this to happen, but worst come to worst, just show them the email on your phone. Like, this is where you're rented. The following weekend, my grandma came in. She did come in for like a day and a half, but still it was like so fun to show her around because she has never been to Tampa. She was able to see it through my lens and like why I love Tampa, and it was honestly so nice. The reason why she came to visit though is because she had a cruise leaving the next day, and so she was like, I would love to come see Tampa since I'm in, like, can you pick us up from the airport and show us around like your favorite spots? And I was like, yeah. So she came to stay with us, and it was so nice to show her some of our favorite places. And honestly, she was like, I get it. I see why you guys like it here so much. Like, it's so beautiful. And it just made my heart so happy that she was able to visit, because with her age, I wasn't sure if she was ever gonna be able to come and visit. The following weekend, my cousin came out to visit. Again, it was a short visit, but then I had to take her to Orlando because she had a work event that following week. So it was nice that she was able to like come out and visit for a little bit, hang out, have some girl time. And then I had a lot of beach days this month with the sun coming out in Florida. It's been so nice, which is like so rare for it to be March. And like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I mean, I have some nice sun on me. Like, I mean, I have been laying out more than normal, but it's so nice to be tan in March. I'm like, I feel so nice. I'm like, oh, like I walked a lot on the beach, found a lot of sand dollars, and that has been like one of my favorite things to do. Sand dollar hunting in the morning is like my favorite. You have to go early because there are ladies who literally power walk on the beach to find these sand dollars. And so if you don't get out there before 9 a.m., they're most likely all gonna be gone. It's crazy. And it was St. Patrick's Day weekend, as well as one of my best friends here. It was her birthday. So we kind of did like a 2-in-1 celebration, and we rented a boat. I was the captain for the day. Drove around in downtown Tampa on the boat, went to dinner, and it was just so fun. Like, they really fill my cup, and I love spending my time with them. Okay, so planning out for the new month, I started to do this like you saw in the beginning of the video. I tried to plan out my calendar for April. I planned out what trips I had coming up, what I had to look forward to, as well as planning social content. Some things that I have going on in the month of April. It's not too crazy in April, but I know that my days are definitely gonna fill up fast because there's so many things to do here in Tampa, especially with my friends. So I'm sure like the little things will fill up eventually, but so far I have my sister-in-law's shower in North Carolina, and I'm so excited about that because I'm hosting it. I have a majority of it done. I've rented the chairs, thought about the foods I'm gonna pick up, the games, the decor's done, buying the glasses, the plates, everything is done. So I'm really excited to see my vision come to life. I have my friend who's a photographer coming out to take photos. I have my future brother-in-law building an arch for the photos for her. And I just have this huge vision, so I'm so excited for not only my sister-in-law to see it, but like for my vision to come to life and just see my hard work kind of like done, complete for others to enjoy. So I have my very first work trip coming up. I not only work for Amazon full-time during the week, but also I work part-time for a social media company based in Michigan. So I'm flying up to Michigan this month to shoot some content for them on Fridays, since I do not work on Fridays. So I'm going to Michigan to see them, as well as some like relatives that I have up there. So I have a birthday brunch for one of my best friends here. I'm excited to celebrate her. Her birthday's not until the end of the month, but I have a huge surprise for her, and I have no idea if she watches these videos, so I don't want to say it, but I have like the biggest surprise that I've ever done probably for someone happening for her birthday, and she has no idea, and I'm just like so excited. She is literally the most deserving person I've ever met, and I could go on and on. I could talk hours about how amazing she is, so I'm so excited to celebrate her this month. And then I want to start serving at my church. You guys know how much I love the Lord and love my church. My church is my second home, love it. But I've been going back and forth between like where I want to serve in my church, and with last month traveling a lot of the time during the weekends. I really didn't want to commit to serving last month. So we're gonna start this month. I'm excited to do that and meet more people in my church, because although I know a lot of people at my church, I don't have one-on-one connections with them. So that will be exciting. All right, now selfishly, for my favorite part of the video, I'm gonna talk about some of my monthly faves, just things that I have been loving, things that I've been doing that have been really good for me. It can be a mix of things, whether it's like activity-wise, clothing, beauty, home, decor, anything really. First one is this bio skincare oil. It literally, like, look at how much I have used. There's literally like that much left. I'm sure you guys have seen and heard about this product so many times. It's amazing. I specifically love this item because I am a type 1 diabetic and I have a lot of scars from wearing my insulin pump, my Dexcom, and just how irritated my skin gets from the adhesive. I have been using this nonstop on my stomach, on my arms, just to prevent scars, breakouts, and all the things. A lot of people have used this when they are pregnant, just it helps with scarring, stretch marks. It helps with uneven skin tones, aging, dehydrating skin, just all the things. But this is just kind of great to have for your everyday skincare routine. I think like even including it on your neck, you can really put this anywhere, but I have seen a huge change in my skin. Next is something that I have talked about before on my YouTube channel, but not on like in these videos. And now with swimsuit season here, I really have been using these like crazy this month. They are these ingrown hair pads by First Aid Beauty. I absolutely love them. Again, I have talked about them a little bit before, but when I say these are like miracle pads, I love them. Basically, they're just like little pads. I don't know if you guys can see, but just like simple little wipes that you can wipe your bikini line area. And with living in Florida, you're always in a swimsuit, and prepping your skin and your bikini line for the summertime is essential. So I'll link the video here where I kind of go in depth of what I use, how I shave my bikini line, and I use this product and it's amazing. I absolutely love this product. This is my second time purchasing them. I do reuse the pads 2 or 3 times, just depending on how moist they are. Okay, next, this is something that I like, so random, but I decided to color my hair this month, and I wouldn't say it's like necessarily like a hair dye, it's a gloss, but it still added a lot of color in my hair. Obviously my hair is up right now, can't really tell that much, but I noticed a huge difference personally with my hair, because in the winter time there's a lot of my like darker colors in my red hair show up, and I kind of wanted them to be more red and like more of a strawberry color than like a dark brown, because I have a lot of the strawberry blonde pieces, but they weren't really as vibrant in the winter time, and I just kind of missed how vibrant my hair used to be in like July and August time of the year. So anyways, I saw an influencer post about this. It's a hair gloss. It's by the brand DP Hue, and I use this. If you go and watch my weekly vlog, you could see my face and my reaction. I was so terrified because I've never ever added color to my hair. They have a bunch of different shades that you can use. I just got mine off of Amazon, but I'm sure you can find it elsewhere in stores. Got the strawberry shade, and although it's really red, I don't even know. Oh, here, I'll just show the bottom of it. You can kind of see the color and how red it is. I thought it was perfect for my hair color. This is just a great option if you're just looking for a tad bit more color in your hair, and it's really inexpensive. So if you don't want to pay for getting your hair done and everything, just do it at home. This was a great option, and I'm really glad I stumbled upon this. All right, and then clothing wise, I honestly, when I saw this trend, I'm like, yeah, I don't even know if I'm gonna be into this trend, but I'm very intrigued by it just because I'm all about being comfortable nowadays. And I hopped on the trend, but I saw these shorts from Free People, you guys, and I was obsessed. They are like boxer styled shorts. Sometimes when I'm wearing jeans, like jean shorts, they're kind of uncomfortable. So this is like great to throw on, especially now that I live by the beach. If I want to go to the store and I don't want to necessarily wear denim shorts, I can throw these on with sandals, an oversized tee, and be good. I could wear them with a Converse sneaker, a dad sandal. It's just really, these are great everyday shorts for the spring and summer. You can wear them over your bathing suit, whatever, but they do come in a couple of different colors. I will link them down below. They are so soft. I will say I tried an extra small as well as a small on, and I went with the extra small. It's still an oversized look, but I just think overall in the waist it fit better with an extra small because I like my shorts to kind of sit high-waisted. The last part of the video, we're gonna talk about my goals for the month of April. I just wrote down a few just because I feel like when I write down a few goals, I'm able to accomplish more and really focus on those small goals that I wrote down. This month I really want to get back into the grind of doing ab workouts, whether it's outside in my living room with my yoga mat, running, walking. Another goal that I wrote for myself is I want to read 3 books this month because now that I'm not really on social media, I have a lot of free time and I think I can really accomplish 3 books this month. And then I want to have more date nights with Tanner, and not necessarily like going out and spending money. Like, I mean, maybe going to a movie, that would be really fun. I always love going to a fun movie, but there aren't a lot of good movies out right now. But like at home date night ideas, I have a fun date night idea that I really want to do with him. I'm hoping he'll do it with me. And then I want to post more YouTube shorts. I literally say this every month and I don't know why I never get to it. I don't want to set a limit and say I want to post 3 shorts a week because it makes me not want to post a YouTube short. I don't know why that is, but when I set a number for myself for these YouTube videos and YouTube shorts, it just ends up not happening. So my last goal that I have, and I'm crossing my fingers with this one, manifesting it, is I want to work or collab with a company this month. I have yet to do that on YouTube. I did do a giveaway, I've done 2 giveaways, but I really would like to collab with a company. I get like several email inquiries, but they're not brands that I want to work with, and I want to be very specific. Now that I have this platform, I want to be very specific on who I work with. I don't want to just say yes to these collabs just to get money, and I want you guys to be able to trust me. Okay, that is it for this month's reset. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and please let me know in the comments what your monthly goal is for this month. I would love to hear from you guys, and who knows, I might add your monthly goal on my list next month. I'm always looking for new goals and better ways that I can help myself mentally and physically. So leave a comment down below, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you guys so much for watching my videos. I'll see you next time.